welcome back to my second channel. For today's video, I thought I'd film a get ready with me because Thomas and I are actually going on a date night. Of course, we love date night, especially in the fall because the fall is my favorite season. However, this date night, we are not quite feeling our most confident selves at the moment because I have bacterial conjunctivitis. Apparently I got it on the plane, and the morning after landing I woke up and my eyes were completely crusted over, so that was not very fun for me. Luckily the pharmacist prescribed me antibiotics right away, so I'm on those, but because of that, number one, we're not feeling too great. Number two, I can't wear my contacts because obviously I have to make sure I'm keeping my eyes clean, and I have to put in eye drops every 2 hours. But nonetheless, we're still going on a date night because no bacterial infection is going to stop me. But luckily I'm not contagious at the moment, don't worry. Because we're not feeling too great on the inside, I want to at least feel great on the outside. So we're going to be doing hair, makeup. It's also just nice to spend this time with myself and like do my makeup and whatnot and chat with you guys. I always love watching and filming get ready with me. They're so fun. First and foremost, we need to do outfit, and I actually have the perfect little top that I got. I actually just got this from Winners on sale and I think it is so adorable. It's this maroon top with these gold like Versace, I guess, inspired buttons, but I just think it's absolutely adorable for the fall, so we're going to be wearing that. But what really is going to boost our confidence is what's underneath. I've talked about this many times before, but whenever I'm not feeling like myself, one thing that will always cheer me up is putting on a nice set of lingerie, especially one that's going to make me feel more confident and more beautiful. And that today is going to be Skims. My last video with Skims, I thought it was so beautiful how many of you guys commented and said that you struggle with the same problems as me, being smaller chested and finding intimates that fit you. I mean, I totally know the struggle of honestly still wearing training bras because it is so difficult to find brands that can accommodate to smaller chests. But Skims is here to show us smaller chested angels that we deserve just as much love, and they have such a wide size range. So they actually have over 40 cup sizes and sizes from extra small to 4X. This one here has been my absolute favorite because it is the only push-up bra that I have ever tried in my life, in my 24 years on this planet, that actually fits me and gives me a little bit of a lift, because I am not even a full A cup size, but because this is a 30 band, which again is so hard to find in any intimate store, whether it be in store or online, this fits me properly. And I actually, like, when I tried this on for the first time, I got emotional because I've never had that before. So their classic push-up bra comes with a variety of colors. You can get different nudes or the black, which I have. And then as mentioned, I have the matching black thong as well. The fabrics on these are so soft for everyday wear, very comfortable, and I love that the underwire is especially like cushioned and soft so it doesn't poke into you, which is really nice. I have their strapless bra, which is a beautiful balconette style. It's very flattering. Again, with this one, there's no gapping because it fits me properly. That is something that is extremely rare. The underwire is so soft. You do have the multiple hook closures as well, and they also come with removable straps, which is always helpful. I, although, love the strapless version because I wear this all the time for filming. I don't love when my bra straps show, so this is my most go-to bra. So be sure to shop my favorite bras and underwear at skims.com. I'll have the link below for you guys. And after you place your order, be sure to let them know that I sent you. Select YouTube in the survey and then select my show in the drop-down menu that follows. Of course, huge thank you to Skims for sponsoring today's Get Ready With Me. Underneath, and of course, my adorable little top. I think I actually got some deodorant on it, but isn't she cute with the little buttons? And this color is definitely very fall. The fact that I can't wear my contacts is really throwing me off because I'm gonna have to get ready with my glasses, which I never do, but we're gonna have to make do with what we've got. I just tied my hair back and I'm gonna straighten it afterwards. So first and foremost, we're gonna do makeup. So I'm gonna be starting off with my Labs concealer. I've been using this concealer for quite a while and I really like it. I still think the Tarte one that I used to use was my favorite. I think actually a bunch of you guys mentioned that I can still get it off the Tarte website, and I don't know why I haven't ordered it yet. I probably should. Skin is so dry, especially just from the winter weather, like especially around my mouth. My lips have been so dry. and around my eyes too, especially. I think the eye drops are also just like kind of drying out around my eyes. So are we having a little bit of a rough go? Yes, we are having a little bit of a rough go, but that's okay. It happens to the best of us. I am so prone to catching things on planes. I really should start wearing masks again on the plane, just because anytime I travel, I'll catch something, and it is so common for me that now I'm just like used to it. And before I travel, I normally will ask my doctor to just preemptively give me antibiotics for a bunch of different types of ailments, because I'll get something, whether it's like this, eye and lung infection, or whether it's like a bladder infection. I will just get whatever. Not super fun, but we are pushing through. It is, however, of course, fall, which is my favorite month. So regardless of being sick or not, I am loving the gloomy, rainy weather. I feel like you don't hear too many people say that. And I always have lots of people be like, wouldn't you hate living in England if you moved to England because it's like so rainy and gloomy there? But I grew up on the West Coast in British Columbia, actually on the islands where you get even more rain and gloominess. And I love it. It feels like home. It feels nostalgic. And one of my favorite like memories growing up is going into high school and it being pouring rain and taking off my jacket and putting it in my locker, and like the smell of, I don't know, the rain, and just like everyone hustling, bustling, trying to get to class. That's one of my favorite memories from growing up. I don't know why. Something that's really different to the rain and gloominess and in England to Ontario, which is where I currently live, is that here, even when it's raining and gloomy, it's very green. The grass stays pretty much green. I mean, I've been here in January, March, December, and each time I've come, at least the past couple years, things have been green. And in March, there will be flowers. In Ontario, it'll be concrete, gray, snow, slush. The amount of times my mom and I have just cried because there's so much snow and we don't know where to put it. We've been shoveling for hours and hours. Rain is a lot easier to shovel than snow. Actually, these antibiotics that I'm on now, I've never been on them before, and they are taking a toll on me. All last night I was sick, and actually one of the side effects, which is kind of odd, but I guess it's because you get sick, is you can't sleep. So I barely got any sleep last night just because I woke up and I couldn't go back to sleep, and then I had a headache and was nauseous. We just love antibiotics. Sorry guys, there's been construction going on all day and it's just starting up again. I think my base is done. You can still see a few spots through, but honestly I'm quite happy with it, and I don't usually mind if you can see like a little bit poking through. Go in with bronzer. This bronzer is from Sigma. It's the matte bronzer light, and it's my current favorite because number one, I don't find that it breaks me out. I also really love the color, although it might be getting a little bit too dark for me as I lose my summer tan. And I also like that it's not patchy or shimmery. And for brush, I'm using the Sigma HD bronze brush. This is just a really big fluffy brush, which is gorgeous for applying bronzer. I also like to put a little bit on my nose, and sometimes I'll take a bit on the bottom of my chin to try and blend it out, and a little bit on my eyes too, just to add a slight bit of color, as if I did some eyeshadow. Oh my gosh, wait, I probably shouldn't have done that. Oops. I am on my last couple of days of antibiotics, so I think I should be okay. He did say that I should be able to wear my contacts again soon, but I'm just a little bit nervous to do so because the last thing I want is the infection to like last longer. As mentioned, my lips are so dry, so I'm just gonna go in with a baby lips, and this is the cherry one. It gives a nice little ruddy tint to the lips. To find a good lip mask, so let me know in the comments if you guys know any good cruelty-free lip mask brands. I wanted to try the Laneige one, but they aren't cruelty-free, so I need to find a dupe. Since we already did lip balm, I might as well just do my lips. So I'm gonna go in with the Essence Soft and Precise Lip Pencil in the shade Happy. You guys know these are my favorite, and they're like $3 from the drugstore, at least here in Canada, so they're very affordable. When I do my lips, I like to overline a little bit, and these are the easiest to do so with, I find, because they're just creamy enough that you can easily get that overlined line, but they're not too creamy that they kind of like blend everywhere. I've tried a couple others and I find that the ones from Urban Decay are a bit too slippery for me, and I like that these ones are actually like a wooden pencil instead of a twist up. I think this shade is a little bit too reddy for this top that I have on, but I don't really have any other nude lipstick, so we might just have to work with it. We have this, which might help. This is from Fenty Beauty. It's in Retro Rose, but I think that color is equally as red. Here, let's just try to get rid of some of this, and then no, see, that's equally as red. Well, oh my god, goodness, I'm almost out of this as well. This is all I have left, so we definitely need to add that to the Christmas wish list. Okay, now I'm going to just brush out my eyebrows. You guys know I don't usually fill them in, so just gently brushing them out. And as much as I want to put mascara on, I don't think I should, because that's like quite close to the eyelashes. And I think too, when I'm putting in my eye drops later, that it'll smear it. So we're gonna go mascara free tonight. I do have this little shimmer stick, which I'm really tempted to put in the inner corner, but maybe I'll just put it on the brow bone to kind of just give me a little bit of sparkle. I feel so naked without mascara. This is from Thrive Cosmetics, by the way. It's quite pretty. I got it in a FabFitFun box actually. And I love that it's just like a really quick, easy stick. I'll even apply some on my nose actually, because we do like a little bit of nose highlight. Of course, my favorite part that I feel like really ties the whole look together is blush. Oh my goodness, guys, I forgot to pack blush. That actually really sucks because I will need to go buy a new blush now from the shops. Yeah, no, there's no blush in here. Okay, well, that's fine. We have a couple options. We could either put like lipstick on our cheeks, which is what a lot of people would do, but because I think that might break me out, we're just gonna use whatever I've got left over on my Sigma setting powder brush. So let's just try and get some pigment off here. Okay, now there's still some left over. I'm gonna have to go to the store and grab some more. I don't need a new blush by any means, but I can just grab an affordable one from the drugstore while I'm away here. Okay, that had actually a lot of pigment on the brush, thank goodness. I actually feel very like librarian chic right now. I think it's because my glasses and my hair is up. I never ever wear my glasses. I don't love the way I look in glasses, but I think that's just because I'm so used to wearing my contact lenses, and also because just people were not the kindest to me growing up wearing glasses. Okay, before I do hair, I'm gonna apply some perfume. We're using the Wilhelm Parfumerie Chilmica. This is from Scentbird. I love these little travel cases. These are perfect for when you're going away for a short period of time. We'll actually get a month's supply in here, so you know, when you're away for a little bit. And for hair, so we're going to brush through it here. I really need to get my roots done, so I think I'm going to schedule that when I'm back home. I always love going to my hairdresser because we always have really good gossip sessions. Isn't that the best way to have it? It looks a bit greasy, but I think that's also just because I have darker roots than the blonde right now. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of this shampoo I got, dry shampoo, Perfect Hair Day from Living Proof. This is a small bottle, so it's good for travel. Oh my goodness. A slap. Spray a little bit in the roots, and then I kind of just like fluff it out with my brush like so. I always get so many questions on what I ask my hairdresser when I go and get my hair done. I really just ask for blonde. I always just ask her to, you know, touch up my roots, do more blonde, but I know that she does kind of like layers of it so that it blends a bit more seamlessly when my hair grows out. And then in terms of cut, I usually like to ask for face framing pieces, and usually I just bring in Pinterest photos. So whenever you're going and getting your hair done, I recommend just having a bunch of Pinterest photos as backup. Okay, so today we're going to be straightening my hair. I haven't been straightening it too often, but when I do, I've been getting so many compliments on it. So I think it might be my new look instead of the curly hair. But you guys can let me know in the comments which you prefer. Thomas loves both, of course, but we're gonna be doing a sleek straight today. I think my hair has been looking quite shiny, which is why the straightened look has been very flattering. Posting this, it should be mid-October. I have been absolutely loving fall. I think we're gonna be renting like a little cottage somewhere and going away for a few days, which will be so romantic. And oh, I just love fall so much. All of my ASMR videos that I've been posting, of course, on my ASMR channel, I've just been so proud of and loving. They're all fall themed. I did a lot of work on the sets and prop design, as you guys have seen. And I love them. I'm not even gonna lie. I've been like watching them myself and been like, ooh, that was good. You guys can let me know how your fall has been going, what you've been up to. Have you done any fall activities like pumpkin picking or apple picking? I really wanted to go apple picking with Thomas when he was in Canada, but the farms weren't quite open yet because it was still so hot and it wasn't giving fall. Like, I remember when he came, it was still 30 degrees and I got heat stroke the one day. Okay, so there is one side of my hair straightened. I think it is looking quite shiny, but I do definitely need to get my roots done. I also think my hair is probably due for a good tone because it's looking a little bit yellow brassy, but it kind of matches the buttons, so it's fine. You can also let me know what shows you've been watching so that I can download it for the plane. I have just finished watching the new series on Netflix called Haunted Hotel. It is hilarious. It is so funny. I mean, I also loved Family Guy growing up, so I think that's why I love Haunted Hotel. It's just very similar. But even my mom loves Haunted Hotel and she didn't like Family Guy. So if you guys haven't seen it, I would highly recommend. It is so funny. And of course, because it is haunted, it helps get you into spooky season, like spooky Halloween spirit. I have been wanting to watch like a few horror movies because I really like horror movies. I love the thrill of it, even though I can't sleep afterwards. But I can't watch them on my own, and Thomas doesn't really like horror movies, and I don't think Danny loves horror movies either. I don't think many people love watching horror movies. See that I really want to see, like I kind of wanted to see The Last Conjuring because that just, you know, ties the whole franchise together and comes to an end. I also wanted to watch the one, it's actually not a horror movie, it's more of a mystery one, the one where all the kids disappear at night and apparently everyone blames it on the teacher. I really want to watch that one, but I remember my dad and I were trying to rent it and you couldn't rent it yet, or you could, but it was like $40 and we were like, no, that's too much. I want to watch that one, and then there's a couple others I want to watch. I think there's one with Lily Rose Depp that everyone was talking about, Nosferatu or something. I'm probably butchering that, but I think it was something like that that everyone was saying was quite good, so I think that one could be on my list. The only person who I know I can always watch horror movies with is my dad, because he'll, like, you know, just let me pick the movie, but I don't see him until Christmas, so I might just have to save all of the horror movies until Christmas. And when everyone else is watching like Hallmark Christmas movies, we're watching full-blown horror. Guys, there is my hair done. I feel like it looks really good. The fact that I can even tell that my hair looks good from here and I don't have my glasses on is saying something. Much better, much better. I think it's cute. I mean, like I said, I don't really love myself in glasses and I'm not used to seeing it, but you know what I like it better than? Bacterial conjunctivitis that lasts for longer than it has to. That is the look. I also have on my Skims undies, and then we got on these like black high-waisted pants, which are really comfortable. I got these on sale from the Hudson's Bay when they were closing. These are from Cotton On and they're like a straight leg. And then a little jewelry tour. We have on my earrings from Gemlet. I always get so many questions about these. They're from Gemlet Toronto. They have a few stores around Toronto, and then you can get them online. And then I also have these hoops from Ana Luisa, and then my other earrings that are just from my piercer. And then we've got some rings as well. We have the ring that used to be my mom's. We've got this ring from Agape Official. A couple simple bracelets from my grandma. We've got some beautiful hand chains. These both are from Gemlet as well. I got this one a while ago and I thought I lost it, but I found it. And then this one I just had custom made the last time I went to the distillery district, and I got this made and it's so beautiful. And then I have this ring here from OBY Jewelry. I actually did a giveaway with them a while ago, if you remember. And then we have my mixed metals Pandora charm bracelet with a few charms that I've collected over Christmases and birthdays. I started wearing this again and I'm so glad I have. I really love it. The only pet peeve I have with these bracelets is that sometimes they'll unclip and you'll lose charms, which is awful, obviously. And you could lose the whole bracelet, but when that doesn't happen, it's really beautiful. So guys, that is the completed fall date night look. I hope you enjoyed getting ready with me and just having a nice little casual chat. It's always nice catching up with you guys, and also doing so in normal voice sometimes as well, because I film so many ASMR videos that it's nice to just chat as if we're on like FaceTime. If you guys enjoyed, happy fall, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.